Okay. What's up, everyone? So as you could tell, I am back in Miami. So I guess it was a week ago, I had a pretty big loss. I basically got stuck in a stock that halted up like 5 times. It went from like $7 to $21 in like 15 minutes based on all these halts. So I kind of lost like 100 grand on it. And to be honest, I was having a really good year. I'm up about like 1.5 million before the loss in like just 3 months. So I kind of let myself get a little bit loose with risk. I kind of let myself deviate from the process. And, Miami to me has been kind of like my vacation spot. It has been like my reset button. Anytime I'm kind of stressed, anytime I'm kind of overworked, anytime I have like some bad days, I just hop on a 2-hour flight to Miami and enjoy this weather and enjoy the people here. Um, so yeah, I've been here for a couple days, went out partying. It was really fun. But anyway, other than that, guys, I kind of want to talk about trading today. I want to talk about what I'm planning on doing and some big picture things that we are kind of working on at MIC. So first things first is today was Monday after a long holiday week. Yesterday was Easter and Friday was Good Friday, so the market was closed. So what you guys have to remember is on the weekend, traders are like degenerate, like junkies. It's like if you take someone away from trading for a day or two, the day that they come back, they're just ready to go crazy. So historically, Mondays have been the busiest days for traders because everyone has so much FOMO that people get stuck very, very early. There's a lot more pre-market action. There's a lot more whipsaw action. So Mondays have historically been very, very, very tough. Okay. Now add on to that, that Friday the market was closed. So now Friday, Saturday, Sunday, usually traders have a 2-day break. Now we had a 3-day break. And all of a sudden, when we show up on Monday, there's really nothing moving on Monday, which is very odd. But what I remember, or what I reminded the guys in MIC is, guys, just wait. Something is bound to happen. There's no way in this type of market environment, after so many days off, that there's not going to be at least one runner. It just, to me, that didn't make sense. So I'm patiently waiting all of pre-market, and I'm basically making a plan, guys. So I had 3 trades today, okay? So I'm going to talk about the first trade on Tesla, which was not really a trade I normally take, but something that just made sense to me. So over the weekend, Tesla announced that they had like higher than expected deliveries of their cars or something like that. And the stock gapped up like 5 or 10%. And remember, this is a very large cap company. A 10% gap up on a stock like this represents like a $50 billion increase in market cap, right? And to me, anyone that was buying Tesla on Thursday at like 650 or 660, when it gaps up to $710 today, at the open, there's going to be market on open sell orders, right? So basically, my plan on Tesla was I thought that at the open, there was going to be some profit taking. So I shorted some at pre-market. I made like $10, $15 a share, and I called it a day, right? That was my plan. My plan was to take advantage of the morning dump on profit taking, and I got there. So that was in the watch list. That was the first trade of the day. Second trade of the day was Bpth. Bpth was up around like, I think it was at like $8 or $9 pre-market. I think it was like $8. And it was only up like 20%. And in this market, guys, if stock is up 20%, there's not enough meat on the bone for us to trade it. As a short seller, we want the stock to be up so much. We want it to be up massive so that there's more room for it to come back down. And Bpth wasn't really up. So in my morning watch list, pre-market, before it started to move, I said, be careful on Bpth. If this breaks out above pre-market high of the days, it could become the hot chick. And what happened at 9 a.m., maybe these chat room pumpers read my watch list and they started buying and jamming Bpth up and up and up and up. And if you've been trading for as long as I have, for as long as Bao has, you know that Bpth is pretty much a piece of shit company. Most of the time that this stock runs, they like to dilute. Most of the time this stock runs, it tanks the same day. So I'm basically patiently waiting. What is my signal? What is my confirmation? What am I looking for before I short? There's a couple things. I look for either some sort of death candle. I look for some sort of VWAP rejection. I look for some sort of stuff candle. Or in Bpth's scenario, I was looking for a double top. So BPTH, if you remember watching it pre-market this morning, around $9.70 to $9.80, someone was just selling hidden. They were showing maybe like 500 shares, maybe they were showing 1,000 shares, and they were just selling 10,000, 20,000, 10,000, 20,000, unlimited, unlimited. So already I saw it. There was some sort of funky something happening over there, right? So if you guys are watching this video live, you guys remember seeing that pre-market 970, 980 level was kind of selling hidden. It was up and down, this and that. So already I'm like, okay, my thesis is that there's a chat room chasing it. There is some sort of hidden selling, hidden dilution, hidden something. I want there to be maybe a rejection on the $10 psychological whole dollar mark for me to take a starter. This doesn't mean size in. This doesn't mean go all in. This doesn't mean load up the boat. It tells me this is my thesis. I'm going to take a small starter. My max size is 1,000 shares. I'm going to take 100 shares. So exactly in the morning, what we got was we got a chat room buying it at $10. The stock double topped at $10. And that hidden seller at 980, 970 came right back, and then it just dumped all the way down. So I took a starter at $10. Not much, maybe like 1,000 shares, maybe 2,000 shares. And I covered for $1 a share, which was nice. But the meat of my profits came when I shorted that VWAP rejection. So the stock went from $10 all the way down to like $8.50. And I told the people at MIC, I told the members, if this stock bounces towards VWAP and rejects VWAP, that's where I want to short it. So we got to push towards $9. I shorted that VWAP. It came back down to $8.50, and that was my trade. So my trade, the $10 double top, wasn't a massive trade. That's not the trade that made me the most money. That was a trade that gave me the confidence for that when it started to bounce after it tanked, I would short it. And I posted my chart for the members inside MIC in the chart recaps channel, right? So we had Tesla, we had BPTH. Additionally, today we also had another stock, CEMI. So CEMI, guys, was an easy to borrow stock. And if you guys are watching these videos, I know most people don't watch these videos because people really just care about pump and dumps. In this market, in this current market environment in 2021, easy to borrow is the most dangerous thing for a short seller. Easy to borrow is very, very easy to get stuck in this market. So I've recognized over the past maybe 2 to 4 weeks, easy to borrow has been squeezing a zombie time pretty much every single day. So when I see a stock like CEMI that's easy to borrow, that has high volume pre-market, it traded about 20 million shares pre-market, that to me was a signal that this stock is gonna fucking zombie. This stock is gonna zombie, so I put it in the watch list. I said, be careful on CEMI. This is a nail and bail if you are shorting. This will zombie. It has the potential to zombie. Be careful of the zombie. And what did it do? We got a morning short. I got maybe like 10 cents on it. Nothing crazy. I was very hesitant. I was very laid back on it. I didn't really feel confident in it. And 10:30, 11 o'clock comes around, and the stock goes and reclaims VWAP. Before it reclaimed VWAP, I mentioned to the members in the room, be careful of VWAP reclaim. Reclaim VWAP at $5.40. And as I'm recording this video right now, is at $6. So in the watch list today, that was provided around 8 a.m., an hour and a half before the market opened. We called Tesla as a short at the open. We called BPTH as a potential runner. And we called CEMI as a potential zombie. So already the watch list was 3 for 3. That made your membership back, and that same watch list was able to make me around $4,700 today, guys. So, I mean, do you guys have any questions about those trades in the morning? Do you guys have any questions of why I attacked that? So before I move on, I just want to be able to make sure that we are all on the same page. And if you guys are in MIC, did you take advantage of that watch list and take advantage of those calls in the morning? So before we continue, let me just get like an audience, maybe confirmation. Maybe you guys need some more info, and then we'll take it from there. Looks like you guys are understanding, so I'm gonna just move on. Um, okay, no. Any tips on finding hidden buyers and hidden sellers? Well, that takes time to realize, guys, but most of the time, if someone is showing like 1,000 shares on the ask or the bid, and the level 2 and the time of sales are flashing green, 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 and the stock is not moving, or red, 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 and the stock is not moving, that means that someone is hidden, either on what side. Okay, so that's that. Now, what I want to talk about is slow market days, which was the title of this video. So slow market days are some of the most dangerous market days for traders. And that is because, remember that pent-up energy, that pent-up FOMO that I was talking about? The pent-up addiction that these traders have, that we all have? What happens is on Monday, after a long weekend, we're ready to go, guys. We're ready to go. So my advice to you, my secret to you, my holy grail to you on Mondays or slow market days is you use fantasy orders only. Okay, we kind of coined this word fantasy orders. People are calling them wish orders. People are calling them this, that. But the only thing that will keep you safe on slow market days is setting your fantasy orders, waiting for your lines to hit, and setting your stops accordingly. If not, you will be chasing plays. If not, you will be trading random shit. If not, you will go and try to short the zombie stock of the day. So please remember, guys, that on slow market days, maybe on Mondays only, to use fantasy orders to keep yourself safe from yourself. Additionally, Mondays have had a high rate of zombies. So be careful of the zombie rule. I talk about it every single day because it's the most simple rule of the day, yet it is the rule that people don't pay attention to the most. Is you know how many DMs I get from people that say, hey, I made money in the morning and then I came back in the afternoon and I gave it all back? Dumb fuck. Why are you coming back in the afternoon when you're making money? You greedy bastard. Take the money and run away. What made me a millionaire? Our $1 million rule that we give away for free. Think about that. The $1 million rule that we gave away for free is the zombie rule. It's the rule that I use, and people still do not listen to that rule. So, guys, my advice: fantasy orders, walk away at zombie time if you are a short, and use hard stops. If you are a long bias trader, like some of the members in MIC, MIC is not just short bias only. We have longs and shorts in MIC. A lot of long bias traders in MIC start their trading at 10:30. They observe between 9:30 and 10:30. That's their pre-market, right? So some long traders in MIC use 9:30 to 10:30 as pre-market to observe, and then they would go long stocks like CEMI on the VWAP reclaim, right? So, I mean, today was another day where the watch was paid out. Today was another day where FOMO was controlled with fantasy orders and hard stops. And to be honest, guys, I woke up pretty hungover this morning. I really didn't feel like working. I really didn't feel like trading. My brother stormed into the apartment at 4 a.m. like usual and woke my ass up again. And I didn't really feel like doing anything today, but I just remember that all I have to do is show up, make a watch list, and if I just stick to my plan, knock on wood, I'm going to make money 9 times out of 10. And that 1 time out of 10 that I don't, I'm going to manage my risk and I'm going to be okay. So do you guys have any questions about that? Those are kind of the main topics that I want to talk about today. Uh, I also want to open it up to a brief audience Q&A. I feel like I haven't done like an audience Q&A in a while, so I want to be able to kind of see what type of content you guys are looking for. What more do you want from me? What type of videos do you want me to create? So let's open it up to a audience Q&A. This could be trading related, or I would hope that you kind of give me ideas for content that you guys are looking to see. So let's open it up. And these are, for those watching the replay of this is a live video. So I'm going to be reading the comments from the live video. And then if you guys have any questions after the video, you could leave a comment. And I'm actually the guy that personally responds to all the comments. So I'll try to answer all your questions in the comments too. But for the meantime, let's do the audience Q&A for people that are attending live right now. So any trading related questions or any type of content that you want to see from me. Maybe you guys want to see more videos about sizing up. Maybe you guys want to see more lifestyle videos. Maybe you guys want to see videos of me driving cars. I don't know. What do you guys want to see from me? what are some of the bigger picture MIC things that you mentioned earlier? I mean, hard stops, zombie rules, fantasy orders. Okay, let me go through these questions. When you knew that CEMI was zombie, is that basically saying that at the open it's going to go red to green? That means that you have not watched any videos on zombies. Go to our YouTube channel and just write zombie in the search bar, and you'll be able to watch that. Is easy to borrow dangerous because more noobs can easily short it and hit the cover button when it goes one set against them? Correct. It is more inexperienced people. Imagine, you know how when a chat room comes and pumps stock, and it becomes very long crowded and the reverse happens? Imagine easy to borrow being the inverse of that. It becomes short crowded and it tends to squeeze. What made you think Bpth would be the hot chick of the day? Is it simply the hidden seller? I mean, if the hidden seller got cleared and continued to go higher, it would have just gone to 15 or 20 if it really wanted. But the fact that it double topped, the seller came back, showed us, and gave us a signal that this was potentially the top. You mentioned weeks back that you are recording live trading examples for members. I am indeed recording live trading examples for members. I have approximately 10 live trading examples right now. I want to get it up to 20, and then I'm going to release that for members. But it takes me a very long time to do this, guys. Best platform for shorting small accounts. I mean, we recommend Cobra Trading and Trade Zero. More low-hanging fruit videos and thoughts on the strategy. Okay. But are these videos helping you guys? Because honestly, like, I get pretty discouraged sometimes. Like these videos maybe get like 2,000 or 3,000 views in like a week, and all these pumper videos get like 30,000 or 40,000 videos a week. And sometimes I get discouraged. I feel like, why am I even making these videos if people don't really listen? And honestly, guys, I know that just like anything else, it's going to take time for people to listen, and it's going to take time for us to grow, because people really just care about pumping. People just care about alerts, and people don't really care about education. Education is not sexy enough that people don't care. But here I am educating you guys every single week, and I'm making $1 million a year, right? So I mean, maybe MIC is the best kept secret that no one really knows about, right? And that kind of helps us. I know everyone is showing these lifestyle videos. If I started showing lifestyle videos, I could put these guys to shame. Bao knows I don't really share much stuff about like my personal life and all the toys I have, because at MIC we want to kind of bring you in based on education. We don't want to bring you in based on toys. But shit, man, sometimes it's just discouraging, guys. I like these videos are kind of like my personal diary where I kind of open up and I rewatch them, and when we're putting in all this work 24/7 behind the scenes, it's just kind of discouraging sometimes. But you know what? Sometimes seeing messages from members like, hey, I was able to put my daughter through college because of trading. I'm able to afford a steak tonight because of trading. That makes me happy. So I guess I shouldn't really be focused on the large numbers. I should just be focused on kind of just helping as many people as possible. So I appreciate you guys. So yeah, let's kind of keep opening up. Yeah, I don't really want to attract people that want to join based on like a Lambo or like a Rolex or all that stuff, because most of the time those guys are going to blow up. And at MIC, we really want to teach you how to trade. When someone joins MIC, there's actually a 95% chance that they stay. We have the highest retention rate in the entire industry. Once someone joins, they don't fucking leave. You know why? Because they make enough money to cover the membership plus more, and they get the value out of it. So do you guys have any questions for me? I use Cobra Trading. Again, guys, also we have something special, which is like we have kind of like a hotline for traders. So maybe if you had a good day, maybe if you had a bad day, maybe if you don't really know if MIC will work for you, maybe you don't know if trading will work for you. One of our head mentors, Tosh, someone who was mentored personally by Bao and myself, literally gets on the phone with you. So you could text him at 213-458-5996. 24/7, and he will literally call you and mentor you for free. For free. No one else does this, right? So imagine, before you even join MIC, we have a hotline for free to mentor traders for free. We get nothing out of it. So today, maybe you guys can text Tosh the word mentorship, and maybe he'll pick the first 5 people that text him mentorship to get on like a 10 or 20-minute call with him to mentor you for free. Usually his text hotline is very backed up, but I'm going to tell him to drop everything else today and kind of get on the phone with you guys. So text him mentorship or mentor at 213-458-5997, and he will mentor you literally for free, guys. So I'm going to wrap it up for the rest of the day. I am in Miami. I want to be able to enjoy this beautiful weather, maybe find some beautiful girls. But I appreciate all of you guys attending. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. And leave a comment on the video if this helped you. So thank you guys. And I will see you again next week on Monday's video.